I had forgotten to record the training. Okay, this training is going to be very short and precise. In 30 minutes, we are going to be done unless there's with a question. So I was telling you that keep sharing your link, give a chance to other people to do this business. And I'm telling you this, let me remind you, some of the people you're going to share this business to, they are going to do it more than you do. They're going to have more capital more than you do. I told you I have a gentleman, I showed you this business, and he's trading with $10,000. 10,000. But I couldn't believe that he has that money. The moment he understood the concept, he's trading with that money. This gentleman gave the business time to the extent that he no longer needs signals. He can find out trades for himself. So there are people you are going to show this business and they take it so serious, more than you do, because for them it's going to be an opportunity. So don't deny them a chance, please. Share the link, share the idea. You can even just share it on your status every day. Anyone who is interested? Anyone who is interested yet? I'm not sharing a screen yet. So anyone who is interested, they will get on board. You get the point? They will ask you, have you ever put a status and someone's like, hey, what's this? You're like, hey, have you ever heard about digital currency? Says, no. But I've had these companies come and close. And you're like, oh, I know by now. There are very many which come and close. But there are those who are like it, like the one I'm doing. Can I explain you how it works? Then you start elaborating. At the end of the day, they like, okay, let me give it time. Let me look for money. Kumbe, they want to study it. But they keep following you for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. They are seeing you keep doing this thing. Then one day they're like, you know what's up? I think I'm ready to start. Then they get started. They take the business so serious, more than you could think. So please share the opportunity. Today's lesson. Let me share my screen. Let me share my screen. Hope everyone can see my screen. If you're not seeing the screen, please, someone, you will unmute yourself and you tell me. Don't write in the chat. When you write in the chat, I won't see it. As you are seeing, this is what I'm seeing at the moment. I'm not on Zoom. I'm not here. So don't come in the chat and write. No. Just unmute yourself. You tell me, hey, leader, your screen is off. Okay. Today's lesson, we are going to learn a lesson from the bees. This is there's a documentary I watched, and they were calling them the sons of the sun. Okay, the children of the sun. They're saying the children of the sun are the bees. Actually, there is a saying that if all the bees in the world die, we will not survive for the next 10 minutes. The whole humans will die and animals. So that means these bees are very important in the ecosystem of the world. They are very important. These guys are very tiny, but they're very important and they are tough. And every country in the world has bees. You know, there are insects and animals which don't appear in other countries and other worlds. Bees. Someone had called. Let me hope my screen is still on. For example, bees are everywhere. But you may find out that zebras are not everywhere. There are places where zebras are not there. Am I communicating? You may find out that camels are only we only see them in desert areas, not in tropical ones in Uganda. Even in our local language, we don't have a camel. But bees are everywhere. Either you are in desert, either you are in winter, either you are in tropical areas, wherever you are, bees will be there. Why? They are very important in the ecosystem of the world. Today, we are going to learn a lesson from these guys, the bees. Every language, they know how they call them. In our local language, we call them enjuchi. Hmm? These are one of the most hardworking insects I've ever seen. The most organized. They have the best leadership. They don't give up. They work in all conditions. And they are ready for the fight any day. They have a very good work ethic. So today we are going to learn lessons from these guys, the bees. I know all of you, you know what bees are. Hmm? I know. All of you, you know what bees are. Enjuchi. What are the lessons we learn from the bees? First of all, bees are insects. But this type of insects, they have a very organized kingdom. Okay? A very organized kingdom with its unique hierarchy. It has a very good leadership from the queen at the top of the pyramid. The queen, the drone, who is the king or a prince, I may say. Then we have the workers who are serving the hierarchy. We have the babies who are being born for the next generation. They have their shelter, the kingdom. They build it so unique that it has different chambers where they keep the babies. For example, here, it's where they're keeping the babies. That's a new baby, has just grown. He has woke up. Now he's practicing walking for the first time. And at the end of the day, you are going to see, at the end of the day, you are going to see him flying. This is the honeybee. The most importantly, we are going to be learning about the worker bee, the one which goes out and changes the game. If it wasn't for this guy in primary, they told us, all these work bees are girls. I don't know how true is that. If it is true, man, these girls are very hardworking, not like the ones we are having in our environments here, the humans. These girls are so hardworking. Like they work every single day. Whenever you are seeing them in your cup of tea, where at the bin, everywhere you find them, they are busy looking for business. Now, what do we learn from these guys? Why have I brought this topic? For me, sometimes I deep think about things. Or is that the right word? Deep thinking or overthinking? How can I say it? Like in my local language, so I don't know how it is in English. Have you ever seen something and you look beyond just the image? For me, when I look at the bees, I don't just see a bee. I look beyond. I learn something from them. Maybe if we adapt it in the way we are doing our things, business can change. Let me tell you something. Nature is very important, and it's the most powerful thing, nature. When you learn from the laws of nature, everything will move smoothly. From the laws of nature. These bees are on nature. Actually, I heard that, I love bees. I do some research about them. I heard that a bee can never take nectar from a sprayed plant, a chemical sprayed plant. These plants we plant somewhere, maybe the tomatoes or maybe mangoes. If you are spraying chemicals on them, bees can never go and pick nectar from there. So they are sensitive to chemicals. They are sensitive to artificial makings. For them, they work with nature. Now look here. What do we learn from the bees? First of all, they are organized. These it is a very organized kingdom. As I told you, it has a hierarchy. It has leaders. It has workers. They have rules and regulations. So me who's doing Reiki, what do I learn from them? That to be successful in the business, you have to be organized. You get my point? You have to be organized, knowing what to do at what time. You get my point? When the market is bad, go and share the link. When the market is good, come and do trading. Strategize. Give margin calls. Have a what? Have a strategy. So these bees are so organized. The way they do their things, they go out in the marketplace, they go in the forests, they go in gardens of people, they pick nectar from flowers. They look for the best flower, the shiny one, the one which is looking nice. They follow it. They sting in their proboscis and they pick nectar. Okay? After that, then they do that for the whole day. Then they run back to their kingdom in the palace. Then they collect that nectar into something at the end of the day, which becomes honey. Why do they collect this honey? Honey is their food. They are collecting food for the bad time. That time when maybe it is too rainy, because these bees, they don't like rain food. When it rains, rain kills them. So they are preparing for the bad time. If these bees are in European countries, maybe they are preparing for the winter. If winter falls, they will be having enough food in their kingdom to feed the queen, to feed the babies, and feed the workers. They are preparing. So in the good time, they are out in the market looking for prospects, looking for customers. I'm relating it. They are going in the gardens. They are looking for the best flowers. I want to tell you, my dear friend, do the same. Do you know the future? What if we get a pandemic next year? Who knew that we are going to have a COVID-19 pandemic 2020? Who knew? No one. What do you know? What do you think will be the next? Did you know that you can die next year? How will your family survive this economy? You're having children, you're having businesses, you're having a very good job. But let me tell you something. If you die, none of your children is going to inherit the job. They are going to hire someone else into that position. How are they going to survive? What if you had built a Royal Q business, just an application on your phone? You leave your passwords in your diary. You teach your children how to operate them. Even if you die, you are going to leave a cash cow for them. They're going to go back to school. They're going to keep being fed. They're going to finish up with your house because you had left something which is paying. I want you to be like a bee. Go out in the market, prospect, collect nectar. What is collecting nectar? Collect prospects. And only collect prospects from positive environments. I told you bees, they never fall on chemical sprayed plants because that is negativity already. Some people, they are prospecting people from negative environments. Eh? You are prospecting only students who don't have money. They can't buy the robot. They can't put capital. They even don't have a smartphone. And you are busy prospecting them. You are wasting time. Be like a bee. Eh? Be like a juchi. Be like this insect. It is very clever. It can never do that mistake. It will only look for the flower which is attractive. Look for prospects who are attractive. Are you getting my point? Look for prospects who are attractive. They are colorful. Their mind is good. Have you ever talked to a prospect and they really have big dreams? Hey, how are you? I'm okay. As you are conversing, they tell you, by the way, I hope for the better. I'm a student at university and I know these days jobs are scarce, but I believe I'll make it. I'll really work very hard to look for something to do. And I'm very ready. For me, I don't give up. I know jobs are not there, but I will look for it. I won't fail. And that is the prospect you are talking to. If that gentleman, you show him this business, they will do it more aggressively. But you are busy talking to someone, you are convincing them. Someone is telling you, I don't have money, and I don't know where I will get it. And I'm not even sure, even if when I'm getting the money, this business will work for me. And actually, I am thinking that even if I'm getting the money and I invest in this business, I will still lose. The person is so negative. He is even negative in illusions, in imaginations, and you're wasting time for them. If you're having 10 of them who are like that, you'll never get an activation. If you dare get it, you're going to activate problems. You're going to activate someone who comes in your business, but all the time they are complaining in your inbox. Hey, I put a trade yesterday, it didn't pick up. I put a trade yesterday, it has not yet sold. What is the problem? Can I move my money? Is my money safe? By the way, the robot is blinking. I am seeing lights. What's the problem? Is someone hacking me? Someone is negative all the time. How much is their capital? They're trading with $20. But I made a very little money. The robot sold, but I'm seeing 0.01. What's wrong? Like, oh, because how much is our capital? Our capital is $15. Like, okay. What if you are like a bee? Go in the market, look for the best flower. The yellow one, the purple one, the pink one, the red one, the greenish one. Is there a green, green flower? Eh? The white one. For when you when the bee falls on that flower, it will look for nectar in there, because it is knowing that if this flower is colorful just like this, I'm thinking that it has good juice in it. It has good results. So as you are prospecting, by the way, make this a classic. If you are talking to someone and they are negative about life, don't go ahead with your business. You're wasting time. You're going to have two jobs: to change this person's mindset and then show them the business. And that is a very big task for you. You don't have time. We want to grow well. We want to grow rich. Eh? We don't have time to pamper people. Look for people who are already positive, who want better for their life. Look for flowers. Then they are hardworking. I want you to look at this animal. Look at the way it looks. Eh? Look, from morning at 6:30 up to evening, I think 6:30 same time, these guys are busy working. They are busy working. They are not giving up. They are looking for nectar. They are taking care of their workers, their leaders. They are looking after their babies. They come, they check on them. Are they okay? They are busy doing the job every day. But then we have people who want to relax in a week. They want to relax 3 days: on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Friday, they're in a concert, live band, Afrigo band, Obligato. Saturday, they're in Kwepicha concert, Gravitum. Sunday, they are going at the beach for a full day. Then Monday, they're having a very strong hangover. They even spoil that day Monday. So the only days they work in a week is Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, 3 days. And this person is busy thinking about becoming rich. You cannot grow rich. We can only become rich if we decide to work hard. And let me tell you something. God always pays hard workers in their category. I want you to imagine you are doing, if this business is really paying good people good money, I want you to imagine you are working like a bee. You are busy. You are either learning, you are trading, you are marketing, you are trading, you are prospecting, you are trading. At the end of the month, how much money do you think you can make? This business has a possibility of paying you 3 million per month. Did you know that? Let me tell you something. People are very funny. When they get a job, their salary is just 400,000, but they are working from morning to night. But when they decide to do their business of work, which is free, of course, you are get my point. That doesn't work. I want you to copy this insect. It is so busy every day, until it dies, by the way. That's why they leave a very good legacy. These insects have lived in this world for millions of years, maybe because of their hard working. I want you to work so hard that your next generation, they will be talking about you. Uh, um, when I was on my vacation, my first job, I worked as a pump attendant at a fuel station. My boss was a relative, but this gentleman was a very rich man. But this is a guy who stopped in primary level. He stopped the formal education in P7. In Uganda, other countries, how do they call them? Grade level, but just not in primary. And someone to be in primary 7, on average, their age is their age, I think, is 12 years to 11. 10, 11 to 12. That's when he stopped schooling. By the time I was in vacation of senior 6, I had done my high school. I was working for the gentleman who stopped in P7. But what I copied from this guy, he was one of the most hardworking gentlemen I've ever seen. You could wake up early in the morning. As you wake up in the morning at 5 to go and clean the pump, we could wake up at, for example, if you were on the night shift, you could wake up at 5 and come and serve cars which Alibans, those guys were moving, then you serve them fuel. But as you are not yet awake, at 4, the guy was at the fuel station, honing the car. But hey, what are you doing? This guy was so rich. He has a lot of petrol stations. Unfortunately, he died. May his soul rest in peace. But I learned a lot from this gentleman. He was working just like this bee. This Hajj, he was a very rich man. He left a legacy for his children and family. They're living a good life because of his hard work. What if we do the same? Don't work for yourself alone, work for your next generation. These bees, that's what they are doing, I'm pretty sure. They are working very hard for the next generation to survive in harsh conditions. So they are taking care of their queen. They are working very hard to keep a legacy, to build a very big cash flow. I want you to do the same. Then, what do we learn? What do we learn from these bees? I think let me get a book here. I write down this notice. Let me see whether my book. Okay. What are we learning from these bees? We said, first of all, they are organized. Be organized as you are doing your business. Second, we said they are hardworking. When people hear about the word hard work, we have heard this word since we were in school, but we don't know how it really works. Hardworking means business. From morning to night, you are doing something very busy. Some of the news, you are even not knowing that Bobi Wine is coming back in Uganda today because you are so busy taking care of your business. Third, what do we learn from these insects? Teamwork. Let me talk about teamwork. One of the things we learn from these animals, it is teamwork. I'm sorry for my handwriting. Sometimes it is disappointing. Let me try to. Okay. I think this time round it is better. Teamwork. These insects work in teamwork. They never work alone. It can never happen. They have a teamwork. And everyone has their roles. The bee workers, their job is to prospect, go out in the market and prospect. The queen, his job is to multiply the kingdom, keep producing more children, because some of these workers who are going in the field, they are dying. Rain is killing them. People are killing them. Some people are spraying them. Some people spray bad chemicals on their plants to kill bees. Who wants to kill bees? Some people are not so inhuman. Maybe they don't know about how the ecosystem works. Why would you kill a bee? But people are doing it. Maybe knowingly or unknowingly. So a queen, her responsibility is to multiply the kingdom. The drone bee. The drone bee, his responsibility is to fertilize, is to mate this lady, the queen. We have workers who are responsible and taking care of the queen alone. So they have what we call teamwork. And this teamwork, we see it in this picture. This is how bees work, by the way. They are very serious in the way they do their things. Very, very serious creatures. They have a very strong teamwork. They go out in the marketplace, they do what they have to do, personal activities. They go and prospect nectar. That's personal activity. Go out in the market and do your personal activities. Go and prospect. Go out and look for capital. You are trading with only 500,000, but you can have 3 millions. Go out and look for capital. Go and prospect for capital. Go and talk to people to give you money. And you build your business. That's prospecting. If you can't do that, then go out and prospect people who have money to come and partner with you in this business. Give them your link. They start trading. You get your share. You get your 20%, your 30%, your 40%, your 50%, your 60%, and up to 70%, according to your rank. It is the same thing. Then come back and do teamwork. What do I mean by teamwork? As you are building this business, have a teamwork in your system. Maybe presentations, they should be as a teamwork. Don't work alone. Maybe when you get a prospect is very positive, look for your leader so that they can help you to close the deal. That is teamwork. You are engaging other people's force. When you do that in the business, it's going to really make the business move very smoothly. That's how business operate. They work as a team. That's why they are very strong. You go out and look and see how their kingdom is protected. They have security. When you just come, they can bite you. These bees can even kill a lion. Every animal in the jungle fears bees because they work as a teamwork. Okay, so teamwork is very important in business. Then let's go. What do we learn from bees? Leadership. One of the things we learn from bees is their leadership level. Okay, their leadership is so amazing. Are you a leader? How's your leadership in your team? Are you growing as a leader? Because in this world, how does nature work? Leaders make more money. Who enjoys this kingdom? Is it the worker bee or the queen bee? Of course, the queen. The queen is enjoying life, man. This lady is taken care of every day by a certain group of bees. They're cleaning it. They're making sure she's eating very well. Even her food is different. It's called the jelly honey. What jelly honey? What jelly juice? What jelly what? It's different. The honey we are eating, it's not what the queen is eating. The queen's honey is totally different. Leadership. As you are doing Reiki business, make sure you become a leader. Otherwise, if you don't become a leader, you won't make crazy money. Become a leader. Be that leader who's leading a group of people. Before you have a team, be a leader of yourself. How do you do that? Control yourself, boss yourself. Could you wake up yourself early in the morning to do business? Could you pinch yourself to avoid the distractions? How could you party from Friday to Monday and you really want to grow rich in Reiki? Then you are not yet a lead of yourself. First, lead yourself to a better world. Tell yourself that, hey, this is not good. We should not do this. Don't eat people's money. Don't abuse prospects. Don't do this. Don't do this. You are leading yourself. By the time the team comes, you're already a good leader. You can lead them. You can help them. Be a leader with the empathy. Can say that. I want you to take care of your team because these guys are new in the business. They're having a lot of things they don't know. So help them, guide them. Someone comes in their inbox, hey, how are you? I've got a problem. I would like to withdraw some money, and you get angry. Why would you withdraw money? For what? You go and look out for money in other ways. But this person, call them, help them withdraw, guide them. Eh? That's having leadership. So one of the things we copy from these insects is the leadership. Their leadership level is so high. That's why they have survived. They have survived for very many years, millions of years. Your business can survive all the waves if your leadership is good. Then prospecting. We can learn prospecting from these insects. How do we learn that? These robots, sorry, these bees, they prospect every day. They prospect every day. Every day they are busy prospecting. Is my screen still on? I thought it is off. Every day they are busy prospecting. They're looking for honey. They're looking for flowers. They are collecting food for their kingdom. I want you to do the same every day if you want really to grow rich. By the way, let me tell you, that's how nature works. Every being, every living thing, they wake up every day to look for food. Even you, I'm pretty sure that's what you do. Maybe indirectly, but it's the same thing. Why are we making money? Why do you think we are making money? For what? In my language, when you use money, in our language, we say you have ate money. Cent. Why do you think they say that? We are looking for food, eating. Even buying a cloth and you wear it, that's eating. You're feeding your soul, you're feeding your body. Can you walk naked? You can. You work very hard, you build a very good house. For what? For compatibility, so that you eat your food comfortable. Can you be comfortable as you are living in a rental house? The landlord is on your neck every day. So these bees are every day, they go out and prospect for food every single day. You get my point? Do you prospect daily? Are you looking for business partners daily? Are you sure you want to eat? Are you going to eat the way you are doing it? You know, I was training some people someday and I told them, what if people who are doing team building, and I told them, what if Royal Q sues you in the court and it tells the judge that Mr. Kayinda Usaamah, I want you, sir, to take him to the prison. He is saying he's promoting my business, but he is not. Are you sure you can win that case? Do you have evidence? Do you have evidence that you are working, which you can present in the court? Like it's a scenario. Of course, it won't happen, but I'm giving you a scenario. Do you have evidence? Are you out there looking for people to come and join your team, and they partner with you and they increase your capital in the business? Be like bees. They do that daily for them. Every day, they don't stop. Even if it means dying, they would go out and do it. Then, lastly, they don't give up. They never give up. These insects, they never give up. Never, ever, ever will they give up. Never. Even if it means doing something, they will do it every day. Even if it's raining, even if it's hot, even if it's winter, even if it, they will go out. even if it is too sunny, even if it's too cloudy, they will go out and do what they have to do. Actually, if the conditions are too bad, they move to another area. They migrate, but not giving up. Some people give up easily. They do a business for 2 weeks, they want to withdraw their capital and they give up. They do it for 3 months, they want to give up. They don't want to change. They don't want to get more knowledge. They don't want to get more skills. Their giving up is very close on their lips. I have a gentleman who joined in like today, and he had, today's Thursday. The guy quit on Saturday. Such a person cannot be successful in any business field with that mentality. You get the point? Bees don't do that. They never give up. Never. They will do something until they succeed. They will make sure their kingdom stays. They make sure they get nectar. They don't have it. They don't give excuses. How can you give a queen an excuse that, queen, we went out there. There were demonstrations. Police was giving tear gas all over every place. So I didn't collect any honey. Actually, this month, we didn't collect honey because it was raining a lot. How could you explain that to the queen? Who is the queen? Your family is your queen. Because these are the guys you are feeding. Just like the queen is. Can you give your family excuses that have not paid rent, have not given you food because that because is not valid. Be like a bee. Go out and do your job. That's how God will serve you. God never serves people who are just standing there. He serves people who are doing something, who are working. So those are some of the lessons we learned from these insects. They are very amazing insects. We can learn a lot from them, and we work like them, and we build our business like them. I'm pretty sure if we do so, I'm pretty sure if we do so, we are going to be very successful. We are going to build our business so big, we are going to make crazy incomes. You get the point. What we are lacking in our team is hard work. We have few people who are hardworking, and you know someone who's hardworking, you can even just look at them and we're like, this guy is hardworking. Some people don't have that. They don't have that ability. They don't have that good work ethic whereby they go out and do the job. Someone is doing Reiki, but they don't know trading and they don't know marketing. And you are like, what are they doing for sure? What are they really doing? They're not trading, they're not marketing, but they want money. Are you getting the point? You have to be good at something. Okay, so that's our today's topic. I want you to learn from everything. Pick a lesson. You never know. That's how people change. That's how ideas come. You can even just look at something and you copy something and you do it. Drake is here to stay. It's going to pay us good money. It is going to pay us good money. Let's keep building it. Let's keep prospecting people. Let's keep sharing our links. Let people join our teams. We are going to have events. We have a 90 days challenge. It's ending this month. Hope you're still doing it. Hope you're still doing your activities. You are recording them. Record your activities every day so that you track yourself. How are you working? Some people are just working far. They are not recording their activities. How many people have you talked to today? How many people have you closed the deal? How many new people have you talked to? How many people have you followed up today? That is the business which will pay you money. One day I'll do a training for you about work ethic, and I'll really teach you how to do this. Thank you so much for attending today. Unless someone has a question, but we are really done with our training. Anyone with a question, you can come in the chat, type it in there so that we call it a day today. Thank you so much for attending. Anyone with a question, drop it there. Noah, thank you so much. Thank you so much for attending. Okay. I think we don't have any questions. I'm not seeing anyone typing. Thank you so much for attending, friends. I wish you the best. Suraj, you're very welcome, brother. I wish you the best. Let's go out and do it. Let's go out and do the business. The business is paying good money. The money you are looking for in the next job you want to apply for. Royalty pays that money. But Royalty is very stubborn. It only pay people who are working. Those who are not, it doesn't pay them. Nangis money what? Yes, when you work, it pays you. Okay? Thank you so much. Have a great day. See you at the top.